The Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. USDA released their latest export sales report Friday, and corn exports were much improved at 48 million bushels for the period Jan 6 through Jan 12. New crop soybeans were a solid 36.2 million bushels, and milo actually had significant activity at 7.4 million bushels for the crop year, all from the Communist Chinese. Being that the sales are for this crop year, there are either old crop Midwest rail milo or possibly new crop Texas milo. Regardless, it is really encouraging to see the Communist Chinese back in the U.S. milo market. Corn futures closed essentially unchanged in a quiet session Friday. Beans were down 8. KC wheat posted a 16-cent per bushel gain. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland opened for milo trucks this week 8 to 4:45. Cargill Houston closed until next Tuesday and Thursday 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle and Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So, the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's just a little before 7 on Sunday evening, but we're looking forward to a sheep and goat sale on Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, have you fielded any calls this weekend?
Oh, Larry, I sure think we'll get somewhere kind of like we did on the sheep and goat end last week. Somewhere between that 25 and 3,000 on the cattle end. Don't know of a whole lot. Got a little weather they're talking about coming in on Tuesday, so that might slow it down a little. But, if the weather doesn't come in, we'll sure think we'll get somewhere around that 1,000 to 1,500 again. Weather rolls in, it sure might be a little lighter. But that's what we're looking at in Fredericksburg on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, let's talk about the Mason sale first. How's it going to go today?
You bet, Larry. We got a little over on Sunday evening, about 750 head on the yards, about 110 cows, and I think 10 or 12 bulls. Kind of looking at, we'll have, based on kind of what we've been getting on the day of the sale, it's probably around that 1,150 head. So it looks for another good run, Larry.
Good. Now, how did the special go Saturday?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having a really good sale. We ended up with 2,449 head of cattle. Very good run. I thought the crowd was very good on hand. A lot of activity. We had buyers from New Mexico, Oklahoma, Georgia, Mississippi, and all across Texas. And we had a record number this time, right at 1,114 folks on the internet. I think the greatest we've had before is 975. So this definitely broke our record on that. I was real pleased. A lot of activity on the internet, too. Overall, we're getting our pairs. They were in very strong demand. The young choice pairs, were ranging from $1,700 up to $2,550. Except we had one really, really good set of 22 first calf Red Angus pairs that brought $3,100. Some of the solid mouth pairs and pairs maybe carrying a little less flesh, they brought most from $13.25 up to $16.75. There's also a lot of demand for our medium to long bred cows with the younger fleshier ones, Larry, going pretty well from $1,500 up to $2,300. Had a lot of $1,800 to $2,200 sales on those good young bred cows, fleshy ones. Some of the solid mouth bred cows, short bred ones too, they sold most from $900 up to $16.75 on those. $15.75. Choice offering of bred heifers were on hand with a bigger medium to long bred selling from $1,400 to $2,050 on those bred heifers. Some of the short bred and lighter weight bred heifers brought from $9.75 up to $13.75. We also had a good offer in open Evers. They sold most of them from $675 up to $1,650, depending on size, kind, and flesh. Overall, very good sale. A lot of activity, Larry. It was a good day on Saturday, too.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken Jordan.
Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-8060.com.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk to you after the Mason sale.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. I want to remind your listeners that the bull season is upon us. Don't wait too long if you need to purchase some bulls or lease some bulls. We've got all the popular breeds: Angus, Brangus, Charolais, Hereford, Brahman. Let us know. Seems like we lease a bull every 3 or 4 days, sometimes 5 or 6. So let us know. They're going fast. We're hustling, trying to get these bulls located, but don't wait too long. Reserve them as quickly as you can. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com for the bull people.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the Monday sale shaping up Sunday night?
It looks good, Larry. We've got about 850 of those wean calves that we've been talking about. We're going to have them there tomorrow. They shaped up real well. Got a couple load lots of those. Lots of good Brangus cross steers and heifers on those wean calves. Then we're going to have probably another 1,400 or so in our regular sale. Some good calves in there too. A couple sets of Charolais cross calves. Had about there's about 50 or 60 palpated cows off of one place. A couple of pairs, not too many pairs, but it looks good. So I think we'll end up with 2,300 for tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the sale shaping up?
Well, Larry, we got 1,275 in. I imagine we'll have around that 1,400 tomorrow. 150 cows probably. Most of them packer cows. Got a few little younger cows, tight back cows scattered out through the mix. Not very many pairs. Got a few pairs, but then most of them are going to be split, Larry. Got a big string of Charolais calves that's come off of oats. They've been on oats for about 3 months now, and there's 45 of them. I got a big string of Charolais cross calves, and there's some solid reds on them. There's about 55 of them. They'll weigh anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5.
So it sounds like you got a good start to a great sale there at Nixon for Monday. Gary Butler, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
They can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561-62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We thank you, Gary. We'll talk to you after the sale. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the sale shaping up for Monday?
It looks like it's going to be a little lighter this week, Larry. Had about 200 head on the yards there this evening. Going to catch some more cattle there in the morning. I would imagine we're going to end up with somewhere around 300 or so for tomorrow's sale. Had about 40 cows there. Those cows, we're going to palpate about 30 of them. Do have a couple pairs and one young Angus bull to test. Like I say, 300 to get it. Know of a couple of goosenecks load of good calves coming in the morning. So hopefully it'll rain this week and get through tomorrow there. I think it'll be a good sale. If anybody needs anything, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was our Friday sale?
Man, we had a good sale. We had some good cattle again. Light calves I thought were a little higher, or they sure enough were higher. And the heavy calves I thought maybe they were 5 to 8 cents lower than what they had been. But the market's still pretty strong, sir.
Walk the pens with us, please, Rodney.
We had 681 head of cattle, no horses, and 4 goats. And like I said, that old market was active. Your 200, 300-pound steers were $213 to $275. Heifers $1.90 to $2.25. Your 300, 400-pound steers $1.82 to $2.55. Heifers $1.54 to $2.30. Your 400 to 500-pound steers $1.57 to $1.98. Heifers $1.48 to $1.85. Your 500, 600-pound steers $1.49 to $1.91. Heifers $1.42 to $1.66. Your 600, 700-pound steers $1.44 to $1.69. Heifers $1.34 to $1.59. Your 700 to 800-pound steers $1.37 to $1.60. And heifers $1.28 to $1.39. Packer cows are stronger this week. They brought anywhere from 32 to 81 cents. Bulls brought from 67 to $1.04. Young tight bag stocker cows brought anywhere from 60 to 91. And our few bred cows dollared out around that 875. And we only had one pair Friday, and she brought $1,000, sir.
How do you feel about this week's sale?
I do know of several bunches of cattle coming again this week. I thought we were going to run out of those big cattle coming to town, but I'm sure glad they're not. They sure bring you good money. But I know of several bunches of coming to town. I know a good set of black baldy and red baldy steers and heifers coming, and then a couple of sets of black calves coming this next week, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney.
Yeah, y'all can call me at the sale barn at 361-358-1727, or y'all can reach me on my mobile, 645-5002.
All right, we'll touch base with you before the sale. Thank you.
Sounds good. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Announcing the 38th annual DeWitt County All-Breed Bull and Female Sale, Saturday, January the 28th. Cuero Livestock Commission Company. Bulls start at 11. Females immediately to follow. Bulls include Angus, Hereford, Brangus, Charolais, Brahma, Polled Hereford, Red Brangus, Sembra, and Beefmaster. Females include F1 Brayford, Mini Tiger Stripes, Brangus, Brangus Baldy, Sembra, Brahman, Beefmaster, Hereford, Angus, Charolais, and Crossbreds. For more information, contact Anthony Natardis at 361-275-0816. Neighbor, it's time to check the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in January, March plus 90, 1368. Houston and Progresso the same. Yellow corn to Corpus in January, March plus 220, 896 and a quarter. We'll call Progresso the same. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, Jan-Feb delivery, March plus 130, 978. And we'll call beans to Houston, Jan-Feb delivery, March plus 30, 1476 and a half. 465 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma cotton, 2254 bale of West. Prices range from $83.83 to $85.95, so the total against the 2,619 bales. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. We appreciate you listening to one of our 14 affiliate stations. Good day.